this look like good or does it look like fuck? Ew. Ew. You can't tell what my uniform is for my work. Okay. I know the first time that I get into an accident or like fuck something up, it's gonna be caught on camera. And then I can show it to everybody. I can show it to the police. So I already filmed one of these, you know what drives me crazy, episodes that will probably never see the light of day. Oh my god! Just kidding, it's not that bad. This person should not be parked there anyways. So you know what drives me crazy? Being a slightly nervous person in the adult world. Because you can have all these fears when you're like in high school or in school or like when you're a kid, even though like kids have issues or problems, but like not really, because they're getting taken care of. Like when you're an adult, I need to be taken care of, but nobody's taking care of me. If I look huge, it's because I'm wearing a big jacket. Nobody cares, it's fine. It drives me crazy when my brain makes me think that people hate me or that people are annoyed of me, even though they're not. It's just all in my head. This is like a anti-podcast. Like instead of listening to somebody talk, I'm just gonna be talking. Like, you know how people just listen to podcasts on their drive to work? Well, I'm gonna be talking. I would love to do a podcast if I had like a really good topic to talk about and probably somebody else to talk with, so I can stay on track, because I think when I talk by myself, I have no idea. Just no idea what I'm doing. Damn it, I always get off track because I don't know. I'm just thinking about other things. But let's just try not to say but or literally or any of that bullshit. Keep that to a minimum. It drives me crazy when people don't understand, people don't pick up on body language. Like, I actually probably, no, I think I'm a very intuitive person, and I think I really, like, pick up on people's body language, except when I think they're mad at me, or I feel like I catch their face, and it's like, oh wow, they hate me. They don't, but I feel like I really catch that. And it makes me wonder when other people don't, especially when it's pretty obvious, because a lot of people have a lot of nervous tics. Like me, I have a lot of nervous tics, I feel like. And then there's some that I recently discovered were actually, the things that I did were considered like, oh, that's kind of part of like anxiety or like part of nervousness or part of something. It's not just, that's not just a normal human behavior. People that play with their hair a lot or fidget with their hair, or like are constantly touching their hair, that's obviously a sign of nervousness and anxiety. Chewing your nails, biting your nails. I used to bite my nails. They're kind of long right now, but like the skin around my nails is beat the fuck up because I need something to chew. If I'm completing my goal of not chewing my nails, something's gotta sacrifice for that accomplishment. I peel a lot. My face will never be a porcelain goddess because I pick my face so goddamn much. It's not even funny. Actually, oh my god, that lady is pregnant. Good for her. Oh, apparently yawning a lot, or yawning at certain situations, is considered like part of a nervous tic sort of thing, which I didn't know until I like caught myself. I read about it and then I caught myself doing it. I'm like, I'm not tired. I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently going to the bathroom a lot, like This one's kind of hard to distinguish between myself because I try to drink a lot of water, so then I do go to the bathroom a lot. I use drinking water as like another defense mechanism. I try to do, because with yawning too is like a normal human thing. So it's like you try to do these things because they're normal human behavior, sort of. So then you're like, oh, everything's okay. Does that make any sense at all? I have no fucking clue. Oh my god, we're gonna get into a collision over here. God. Another thing about being like a kind of a nervous adult is like time management and like alarm. Oh, that's a good dog. That's a good dog. Wow, I'm saying way too much, but who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? I can't stop. But I can't. Right, I was talking about time. Even though I already talked about time, but it's just like how anxious and nervous you can be about time when you're an adult, and like everything depends on being on a certain time. Like, sure, in like high school you could like, okay, maybe this isn't everybody, but me, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna be late for my class, but also maybe I'll just like not go. I don't really need to go. I'm gonna graduate. I'm not worried about that. But like, once again, the real fucking world, man, I need to go to my work. I need to go to my job. Those are the same thing, but still. Or like, I'll have no money to live. And then what happens? Then we all die. I can't buy food. I can't buy rent. I'm living on the street. Living on a prayer. That's not how I want to live, honestly. And now I really can't do that because I have a dog and a cat now in my life, and I gotta be responsible for them. I can't let them just live on a prayer. That'd be very sad. I'd be like one of those people like you see that are just living on the street with their dog. And the cat is smarter than all of them, so they're probably like, fuck this, and then they go find a new family on their own. Sorry about the lighting or whatever. Whatever. Why do I sound like Bretman Rock? This kind of goes in with the time and like constantly having to make sure you're on time and your alarm is set, checking your alarm every 30 seconds when you're going to sleep. I've never like just set my alarm and just went to sleep. Even if I don't have, even if I have a day off or whatever and I don't necessarily need to be awake at a certain time, I still do because I feel guilty if I am staying up too late, and then I just worry so much that I just stay up even later, and all of a sudden it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm even more worried and anxious than I was like on my way to go to sleep. And then I get disappointed in myself for sleeping too long because then I wake up and like I just snooze all the alarms that I just set, and then I just get disappointed in myself that I slept in, and I just keep sleeping because fuck it. I'm like, you know what, I might as well just get some more shut-eye. That woman is smoking a cigarette. We went to a lot of field trips or like tours of places in college, and like we would just have to drive there, like get the address and just fucking take your own vehicle and away you go. But and a lot of the times I would be like, does this place even exist? Like I would get so nervous that like I would type in my address and like follow my GPS to go wherever the fuck I needed to go, and then I would just like end up at some crack house or something and then just fucking get murked out there. Or like even just talking to other people through like emails or whatever, trying to get jobs or job interviews. I'm like, what if they're not even who they say they are? What if, you know, Karen isn't even Karen? God damn it, Karen, I trusted you. I trusted you. Especially in the city. Like, does that even really exist? This lighting is kind of really good. That was a real yawn because it's a really morning and I'm really actually pretty sleepy. Not gonna lie. Today better not suck ass. Just putting it out there, putting it into the universe. Today sucks ass. Somebody will hear about it. Actually, probably nobody will hear about it. If somebody asked me how my day was, I'd probably just be like, yeah, it was good. Because that's the kind of person I am. There's about like 2 minutes left in my drive. Should I just keep this shit going? I think I talked about everything I needed to talk about. What else drives me crazy about being a nervous adult? Just everything. Like all the stress of meeting new people or like coworkers. I'm always like, are we friends? I don't fucking know. I see you almost every day. Should we like talk? Can we have a sleepover? I don't know. How do you be friends as an adult? I think like if you don't see this person for a long period of time, like you're still in the same place, friendship wise. So that's all I know. But like based off of like new friends or like coworkers, are coworkers just your coworkers, or can your coworkers be like your close friends? Like that sounds like a stupid question, but I'm just asking. Like, will anybody answer me? Probably not. But I hate that. I also forgot my vape at home, so it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm not addicted. It's not an addiction. I don't need help. You need help. Ooh, I already had coffee, but lately I've been drinking like 4 cups. Oh, I think yesterday I drank 5. It drives me crazy how much coffee I need to survive to be alive. And then it just makes me anxious, even more nervous, and then I get really shaky. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll let you in. It's fine. You would do the same for me, I'm sure, buddy. But I think I covered all the bases. If not, I mean, maybe I'll insert some clips from the video that I filmed before. But maybe I won't because that's annoying. I don't know when I'm gonna fucking edit this. I have so much shit to do. Like park. I need a park. Oh, I feel nauseous. Okay, I'm actually really late, so okay, bye. Bye. I look great. I'm actually right on time. Ew, I'm never winking again.